Welcome to another Southwest desert legend of lost gold. Today we delve into the captivating story of the Big Antelope Placer Mine, a legendary deposit of gold said to eclipse the riches found at the famous Rich Hill site. Join us as we unravel the threads of this enduring mystery that has tantalized prospectors and treasure seekers for over a century. Our story begins in the early 1860s, a time when the western frontier was alive with rumors of vast, untapped wealth waiting to be discovered. At the bustling riverfront settlement of La Paz on the Colorado River, Native Americans would arrive to trade their gold for supplies, often speaking in hushed tones of even greater riches lying to the east. These tantalizing whispers reached the ears of two seasoned frontiersmen, Captain Pauline Weaver and Major A.H. Peoples. Intrigued by the prospects of a major gold strike, they assembled an expedition to investigate the Native Americans' claims. Thank you for joining your desert frontiersman, Alan. If you enjoy this episode, leave a like or comment. For further desert adventures, hit the subscribe button. Several days after departing from the mines at La Paz, Weaver and Peoples' party made camp at the base of a towering mountain just north of present-day Wickenburg. As fate would have it, some of their horses wandered off during the night. The following morning, a Mexican member of the group was dispatched to track down the errant animals. Seeking a vantage point to survey the surrounding terrain, the Mexican scaled the nearby mountain. Upon reaching the summit, an astonishing sight greeted him. There, scattered across the barren bedrock of a small basin atop the peak, lay a vast array of gold nuggets, glinting in the early morning sun. The ground was blanketed with a fortune in gold, ripe for the taking. The discovery atop what came to be known as Rich Hill ignited a frenzied gold rush. It is said that the placer operations at Rich Hill yielded an astounding $20 million worth of gold, a staggering sum for the time. Many of the nuggets were massive, with some valued at $500 to $600 each, and a few even exceeding that amount. Prospectors often found these sizable nuggets wedged beneath the large granite boulders strewn across the mountainside. Tales of the wealth extracted from Rich Hill spread far and wide. One miner by the name of Johnson is recorded as having crossed the Colorado River at Yuma with $60,000 worth of nuggets loaded onto 2 pack mules. Johnson claimed to have mined the gold at Rich Hill and was making his way to California, accompanied by a company of soldiers to guard against the outlaws and hostile Native Americans who roamed the wild and untamed land. As the miners toiled away at Rich Hill, the local Native Americans watched with amusement. They laughed at the prospectors for expending so much effort gathering what the natives considered to be mere trifles. The Native Americans spoke of another mountain, known to them as Big Antelope, located only a short distance from Rich Hill in the same region. There, they claimed, the nuggets were not only more abundant but also significantly larger in size. However, the lure of the gold at hand proved too strong for the miners to resist. They remained at Rich Hill, extracting millions upon millions of dollars worth of the precious metal in one of the greatest gold rushes the West had ever seen. It would be years before the search for the fabled Big Antelope Placer would begin in earnest. The hunt for Big Antelope gained momentum when a local black ranch hand named Ben, who worked for A.H. Peoples on his spread in Peoples Valley, caught wind of the tale. A Native American who had been loitering around the ranch recounted the story to Ben. After much cajoling, Ben persuaded the Native American to guide him to the Big Antelope country. When the unlikely pair arrived at Sycamore Springs, the Native American informed Ben that they were in close proximity to the gold. He advised the ranch hand to commence his search, as a tribal superstition prevented the native from leading Ben directly to the source. The Native American believed that revealing the exact location would incur the wrath of the gods or result in his execution at the hands of his own people. As he rested by the springs, Ben scoured the surrounding hills for 3 days, driven by the native man's insistence that the elusive treasure was near at hand. Alas, despite his determined efforts, Ben failed to uncover any trace of the gold. Discouraged and empty-handed, the two men had no choice but to return to the ranch, where the Native American promptly vanished, and Ben resumed his duties. Months later, when the enigmatic Native American resurfaced at the ranch, Ben seized the opportunity and hired him for another expedition into the untamed wilderness around Sycamore Springs. This time, however, Ben had the foresight to inform his employer, Mr. Peoples, of his intentions. He requested that a search party be dispatched to Sycamore Springs if he failed to return within a specified time frame. Weeks passed, and when Ben did not return as agreed, Peoples organized a rescue mission. Upon reaching Sycamore Springs, the search party made a grim discovery: the lifeless body of Ben. The Native American guide was nowhere to be found and was never seen or heard from again. Speculation swirled about the circumstances surrounding Ben's demise. Many believed that he had indeed located the fabled gold, but paid the ultimate price when the Native American, gripped by the fear of retribution from the gods or his tribesmen for revealing the secret, took matters into his own hands. The body of the ill-fated ranch hand was brought back to Peoples's ranch, where it was laid to rest beneath a mound of stones. In the years that followed, the herd of majestic antelope that gave Big Antelope Mountain its name gradually disappeared. Yet, the legend of the Big Antelope Placer Mine endured, drawing countless treasure hunters and adventurers into the forbidding landscape. Scores of hopeful prospectors have combed the hills and valleys surrounding Sycamore Springs, each dreaming of unearthing the vast riches said to dwarf those of Rich Hill. But to this day, the precise location of the mine remains one of the West's most enduring and tantalizing mysteries, a secret seemingly lost to the annals of history. The tale of the Big Antelope Placer Mine serves as a testament to the allure of hidden wealth and the lengths to which people will go in pursuit of their dreams. It is a story woven from the threads of history, tragedy, and the indomitable spirit of the Old West. While the truth behind the legend may never be fully unraveled, the romance and mystery surrounding the lost mine continue to captivate the imaginations of dreamers and adventurers alike. As we bring this episode of Southwest Desert to a close, we invite you to ponder the many secrets still lurking in the rugged landscapes that once formed the untamed frontier. The Big Antelope Placer Mine may be but one of countless treasures waiting to be discovered by those daring enough to seek them out. Join us next time as we explore another captivating tale of the Southwest Desert. If you enjoyed this desert journey, leave a like or comment. For further desert romps, hit the subscribe button. Keep dreaming of lost riches and happy treasure hunting.